What is good, y'all? First video of 2025. I know a lot of y'all are on a budget when you're trying to do your brand. I know when I was starting, I was on a budget. I wanted to find the cheapest equipment that still did good. So that's kind of what that video is today. We're going to be trying the cheapest screens that I could find on Amazon for screen printing and trying those out today and see how they hold up, see if they print just as good as the other screens I have, and kind of test it out. All right, so here they are. Obviously these aren't the cheapest screens of like any sizes I could find, but for the big, I think it's like 20 by 24 inch size that I want to use, these were the cheapest option. Now for two of these screens, I think it cost me like $40, so about $20 each, but I just checked Amazon right now before filming this clip. They're on sale for $30. So that's like $15 a screen. Haven't even opened them yet, so I don't really know how they look. We're going to do that together. But I mean, as far as price goes, like $15 a screen, you really can't beat that with anything I've seen so far. All right, let's get into opening these up. So like you guys can see, I got the 20 by 24 mesh count 230 for the more detailed designs. And of course, I'll have these linked in the description too if you end up liking the video and wanting to buy some for yourself. All right, let's get this shit open and see how they're looking. I want to be careful I don't cut the screens or nothing. All right, let's see how they're looking. Damn, they give you some type of like masking tape or something, maybe for the edges. That's nice. The more expensive screens I always ordered, they don't really come with shit, so that's already a bonus. And here's how they're looking. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's like the tape that goes around. It's like that chrome look. It's kind of clean, honestly, but yeah, they look, just off looking at them, they look nice so far, but I guess we won't know till we try them out and print something with them. So I mean, the first really only difference I noticed compared to like my nicer screens is these are really light. Like they're super, you guys can't feel it, but they're super light, and obviously it doesn't feel like as durable of like a heavy metal or anything. I think it's just like a light aluminum, but that's not necessarily a problem for printing and stuff. So let's get into printing and actually trying them out, see how they do. All right, so I got my emulsion ready and stuff, and I'm about to coat the screen and then let it dry. I'm not going to walk you guys through this process. If you're looking for that video, I've already made a couple of those videos on how to actually screen print and prepare your screens and burn them and all that. So this video is just testing out the cheapest screen on Amazon. So if you guys are looking for like a tutorial, go check out one of my other videos. But for this one, let's just get into it. I'm not going to do any explaining or anything like that. All right, we got it coated. Now we just got to go let it dry for a couple hours. All right, so I got the design all burned out and washed out and all that. So far, so good. Like, it looks like it's a good screen. It looks like it's working so far. It's a little wet, and it's obviously nighttime now, so I'm going to put it outside, let it dry and air out and stuff, and then I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow when I actually try to print and see how the screen holds up and turns out. But I have a feeling it's going to go great, and I have a feeling it's going to work good. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and we'll go try that test print. All right, y'all, the screen dried overnight. It's all good to go now, and today's the day. We're going to put it to the test, see how the print turns out. I have high hopes for it, though. I think it's going to go good. All right, so you guys can see the print came out nice. All these like little cracks and distressing, I put that in the design. That's not the print messing up or anything. Wanted it to have kind of like a vintage look, but it turned out good so far. The screen's solid. So this is the hoodie I was trying to put it on. It's kind of got that like distressed, you can see like little rips on it and like the faded look to go with this kind of like vintage looking design. But I messed up and kind of the screen moved while I was printing. I didn't lock it down. I was busy trying to film and got that kind of double print look on it. But that's all right. I'm gonna fix it and rework it. All right, y'all. So now that we have gone through and done the test print and all that, let's just kind of go over an overall of this screen right here. I'm gonna give it a overall rating of 7.5 out of 10. In terms of being a budget friendly one, I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. But just in comparison to some nicer ones and stuff, I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10, which is great considering the price. I think this screen, it feels a little more cheap and a little more flimsy, and there's a little bit more like movement if you press on it. It's not the tightest screen in the world, where like some of my other ones they won't move if you're pushing on it. Like this one moves a little bit. Not a huge deal though, unless you're printing thousands and thousands of things, or you're reclaiming and cleaning your screen a bunch and doing a bunch of designs on it. Then it might not hold up super well. But for anybody that's just starting to get into screen printing and they want like a good budget option, you don't even have to get a press or anything. I feel like you could do it on top of a table and just buy this and like the minimal equipment, probably all under $100, and you could try your hand in screen printing and see if you even like it. So it's a good option for stuff like that. I definitely recommend it as a good budget friendly starting point. I'll definitely link these in my description, and I'll link like the other nicer ones I use. They're not that much more expensive. I think they're like $30 or $40 a piece, whereas these were like $15 a piece. So a little bit more expensive, but they'll be a little nicer and hold up more. If you guys want to check those out, everything will be in my description. As always, if you guys want to check out the clothes I make, be sure to check out my website. I'll put that up right now, and then I'll also have it linked in my description. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully this was helpful.